I think at a base level, product management is what I like to say, it's a mile wide, foot deep sort of job. At a base level, you need to understand a little bit about everything. You need to be able to, you need to know enough design to interact with designers, you need to know enough code to interact with engineers, you need to know enough data science to interact with data scientists, etc. With the technical things in particular, the technical things I think get a lot of attention because they're very high profile and they are core to what makes a product these days. You need to understand enough about the code that you can understand, that you can explain it to your grandma, what you've built. You need to understand enough about the data science to explain at a high level to a business stakeholder. Yeah, to be able to understand to a business stakeholder what it is that you've built and why it's really cool. And I think it's helpful to have that technical knowledge in order to be able to have a kind of a notion of technical feasibility. So I think products need to be technically feasible. They need to be feasible, usable, scalable. I forget what the third one is, but that kind of technological feasibility is really important to be able to kind of have that radar. And there's this notion of technical product management, and I think there's a lot of times it gets talked about like there are technical product managers and then there are non-technical product managers. And I don't think that's really the case. I think it's really a scale. It's really a spectrum, and you have to figure out how technical you need to be in order to succeed in the environment, in the organization that you're in. And that can depend a lot on who are the people around you, what is the technical understanding of the people that you need to explain this stuff to. But yeah, I mean, I do really believe that it's valuable for a product manager to be able to roll up their sleeves and build some of the things that their engineers are building. And so I've done a little bit of that kind of like data science. I've developed some data science, and I know Python and things that I have like an engineering background, not necessarily computer science, but an engineering background where I did get to learn some code in a university setting, and that was very helpful for me. And I think that every product manager should probably take at least a basic programming course. I think it's a really powerful core skill to have. If for no other reason, you're going to understand some of the weird terminology that comes out of your engineering teams.